Day 156. I got my little flashlight to work. Yay. I just kept fucking with it until it came on. I'm just going to leave it on now. It's tiny. I mean, this thing. Yeah, this is what's going to get me out of here. It's dark out there. It's 5 o'clock, man. I've been waiting as long as I can, but it's still, it's still blowing pretty good, but not horrible. But it's foggy out there. It's walking in out on a cloud. I got 30 miles to do town, man. I don't have much food. I don't have any water. I am thirsty. My tent is tattered, wet, heavy. We got a lot of uphill. Oh no, I lost my light. Damn it! All right, well, there's that. All right. I think there's enough ambient moonlight. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's enough ambient moonlight to. Let's see if we can even see it. Oh God, it is just. Oh man, I can see silhouettes of trees, but I can't even see the trail in front of me. Okay, fuck, I can't do 30 miles if I keep sitting here. It'll be 2 days. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go out and take a leak and see if my eyes adjust. Okay, it's pretty dark out there. My flashlight doesn't work. I got a radioactive necklace I'm gonna use. No. That thing will get me through. It lights the way, doesn't it? Fuck. I can see a little bit in front of me, and as long as there's some sort of trail, I'll be able to follow it. And if not, I'll use maps. The sun's going to come up eventually and save me. But I got to get going. I actually had dreams about this last night that I remember. I left all my gear up here. Although it was a really bad snowstorm, like really, really bad. And I was just like, screw it. And I left all my stuff. And I just hiked on without it. I was much faster, and I made it out, but then I was worried about how do I go back and get my stuff, and then, I don't remember the dream anymore, but it's not a half bad idea. I mean, this tent is kind of worthless at this point, but, leave no trace and all that fun stuff, and, it still has a use because I don't have a backup, so I'm taking it with me. I would love just to leave it here. All right, let's get the hell out of here. It's such bullshit. It's just going straight up. I've been at it for an hour. I'm dehydrated, weak, nauseous, so cold. Can't catch my breath. And I'm not even sure I'm going the right way. I think this is the trail, but I pulled my phone out to check. But I figured I might as well film my misery. While I do it. Made it to the top. Got a little downhill in front of me before I start going up again. It is brutally cold. It hurts so bad. I'm so thirsty. So hungry. And I still have 29 miles to go. I spent over an hour doing 1 mile. Yay. I keep losing the trail. I see no cairns. No path. Fuck me. The trail's over here somewhere. No cairns. It's hard to beat a trail into this stuff. But the map tells me to go this way. Or that way. Or maybe that way. I don't know. It all looks the same to me. But I am less than a mile from water. Oh, it's so nice to have some water. I didn't even have coffee this morning. When does that ever happen? Anybody see a trail? You can see it. Do your job, man. Burn all this shit off. You got a lot of work to do. I have faith. You got this, boo. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we got some blue skies. It's still cold. Oh, I got some water. It hurt to drink it. I'm carrying a liter because I'm not going to be drinking a whole lot. Ooh, I'm in so much pain. We're in the levels of excruciating.
all I can think about is how much I hurt right now. I can't even walk fast because my toes, I don't know, I don't even know if I have toes. I just have pain in my shoes. But they're not cooperating. And every step hurts so much. But isn't it beautiful? Yeah, whatever. At least we're on a downward trend. Oh, blue skies. Oh, I needed that. Oh, it's finally getting warm enough to where maybe I can take off a couple of these layers. I'm wearing 3 shirts, 2 puffies, a rain jacket, 2 sets of gloves. But I'm not in extreme pain anymore. That's important. I'm just in a little pain. A little pain I can tolerate. Well, that's extreme stuff. I guess I can tolerate it too, but it affects you. Makes you walk so much slower. You can't really feel your feet making contact with the ground. And there's so many boulders and rocks on this trail. You really need to know where your foot's landing. It's nice to be below 11,000 feet. Not much below, but I'm below it, damn it. Yeah, isn't this beautiful? Boulders, some grass, some trees. Totally worth it. At the rate I'm moving, though, for various reasons, I am not going to make it into town tonight. I'm going to be hungry all day today, and hungry tomorrow, until I get to town. I got a little bit of stuff I'm going to do my best to ration. But, you know, I didn't expect a freak snowstorm, man. I wasn't carrying enough food. It was a very long haul. Good thing I did that road walk at Rollins. Man, had I stayed on the line, I'd be so many miles behind. Oh, hey, Shadow, I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, glad I took that road walk out. Ooh. Oh. Oh. We will make it there. I hear an engine every once in a while. I'm fairly certain it's a truck. Maybe there's a road walk out of here. I'm getting rid of a few pounds of water weight. Everything was soaked. Can't even clean my lens because that's what cleans my lens, and it's soaked. So if everything's all, you know, hazy, smudged, I'll eventually get it fixed. Got no energy, but I gotta go drop a deuce, which I'm amazing I even have one of those in me. I just have not been eating much. I hear town has a McDonald's. I'm assuming they have way more than that. They got the most important things to me are the Walmart, and a hot spring would be delightful. Well, we'll see how far it is away. Oh, they also have a free bus system there, don't they? That's nice. Yeah, so maybe I can enjoy myself. I'm going to spend a couple days there, though, man. I got to get in a happy place before I take off again, because I am just hating this state. Hating this hike. Is there ever going to be a warm day? I mean, just a few, maybe? Ice falls from the sky every handful of days. And I am sick of it. I did not get a spring or a summer at all this year. A day of it here and there just to remind me. But more or less, frozen wasteland for the past 6 months. Executive decision. Well, right now we'll see what it looks like when I get there. But in about 7 miles, there's a road that leads directly into Steamboat. Of course, it's a dirt road. but I could walk my happy ass all the way there, and if it's a dirt road, it's probably easier than trail. Or I can continue walking the trail for roughly, it looks like the same distance to get to the main road, but that's 23 miles from here, and the sun probably will not be up, and this guy generally doesn't get a ride in the dark. So I'll see how the road looks when I get there, but I'm probably just going to take the road walk into Steamboat Springs because that at least guarantees I get there, you know, sometime late tonight or early tomorrow. But if I get to the road, there's no guarantees I get in. We'll figure it out when we get there, though. Fortunately, today has turned into a beautiful day. Had yesterday been like this, I'd be almost in town right now. But it is what it is, man. Oh, I'm headed down this valley and not up that thing. Oh, that's just a Jeep road. That's an airplane. The other engines I was hearing sounded like trucks, but the nearest road I see is 7 miles away. Truck noises do not travel 7 miles. Maybe under special conditions and whatnot, but not out here. I mean, I can sometimes hear traffic on a major road a good 3 miles away, but any more than that, you need some special conditions. Unfortunately, the trail going up and over here is mine. I'm not going down the valley. But I ran into a Nobo, and he said that Viking's only 45 minutes ahead of me. So I do plotted on through the storm and everything, and he still only ends up maybe 2 miles ahead. Yeah, I would rather hid from the storm. Oh, I can't wait to get down to that elevation. Guess there's a quick way to do it. That's not the direction I want to head anyway. I want to be headed over here. Bet you that thing's frozen more than it's liquid. I don't need that one. There's watered another 1.7 that I'm headed to. Oh, horse is strung up on the other side. I stopped, filtered some water, ate my last tuna packet. The road I can walk is in 2 miles, and the road I can hitch from is in 20. It's slightly after noon. I cannot do 20 before the sun goes down. Sun starts going down at 6, and I might be standing in a shadow. You know, there's mountains all around, so standing in a shadow is as good as the sun being down. It's hard to get a hitch. If I had a girl with me, I'd probably just go for the 20, because I could get a hitch with her. But by myself, it's probably just easier to walk into town. Not going to be easy. It's still a long-ass walk. But it's easier than walking 20 miles and then standing there for a couple hours and deciding, yeah, screw it, set up my tent, I'll try again tomorrow. At least on a dirt road, I can just keep walking. So more than likely, that's what I'm going to do. So I did catch Viking. I told him what I'm going to do, but because he's out of food, he just ate his last meal. And he's going to do the 20 miles. He's going to sleep near the road, and then he's going to try to get in tomorrow. He's like, I can do 20 miles without food. And I'm like, I can too, but I don't want to, man. So looking at this is where I'm at right now. I'm just going to take this bad boy in. It looks like about a dozen miles. Let's see, their scale is, let's see, that's 2 miles. Yeah, we're going like 10 or 12 miles tops. As to where he has to go all the way down to like here and then hitch back in. But, you know, he needs to, his rules tell him he has to hike the trail and nothing else. Is to where I was like, dude, I hiked the trail last time. I did this in 2019. I'm going to be flexible, loosey-goosey with the rules. And that is my road out of here, man. According to the map, there's 2 blue lines that cross it, which I hope means there's water along the way. And that's where I'm going after I lighten my base weight just a bit. Ooh, a chill wind blows. I got 8% battery left. I don't know how long that's going to last me. Viking was like, you can charge up on mine. I'm like, dude, it takes hours to charge. I was like, man, screw it. I don't need to film so much of a dirt road. Imagine this, but for 12 miles or so. I believe part of it might be paved. It didn't, on the legend of saying what they are, at first it's a 4x4 road, and then it's another kind of road, and then it's solid black, and it didn't tell me what the solid black meant. So I'm assuming that means paved. Anything exciting happens though, you know, I'll let you know. I asked that guy, like, is the road this rough all the way down? He's like, yeah, because he's doing a good 4 miles an hour maybe. He's out here to elk hunt as well, so I told him what I know. And he's like, yeah, that's what everybody's saying, man. Evidently, there was a huge freeze this year that killed off a bunch of elk. That's what a few different people have told me. So, I guess I have to have time for the population to get back up. Not easy with all these hunters, man. There's like 100 of them on the other side of the hill. I just ran into a group of 8 and was talking to them. They saw 1. But that guy's like, this is my hunting ground, so this is where I'm going. Hey, good luck, brother. You know, just telling you what I know. I have not seen any evidence whatsoever. None. No footprints, no scat, no nothing. Good luck. Okay, I made it into town before the sun went down. Yeah. I got me a Mickey D's right here, kind of a fancy one, a little overpriced. I just paid like $16 for a handful of hamburgers and fries. I didn't think Mickey D's were priced differently across the country. Can't wait to see what the Walmart charges for shit, but that's a tomorrow thing. But I'm using all their power right now, and I'm thinking about climbing this hill and sleeping up there. I don't know. I don't seem to have many options. I haven't really wandered the town all that much. Well, I mean, I walked through it, but I got on a free bus and got down here. I was able to compress a video along the way, and I came in with 2% battery left. Yeah. Look, I was watching that thing spin, and it's like 95, and I'm looking at my power. I'm like, oh shit, we only got like 2% left, but no, success. So I'm gonna sit here and use all their power I can until they kick me out. And I'll go find a place to sleep. Okay, I got enough power to make it over to the Walmart and find their outlets because the Wi-Fi here sucks. I saw people walking around up there. I assume it's a park. Parks often get patrolled by cops. So I'm going to go see if I can find somewhere around the Walmart to crash. See how that goes. Unfortunately, the Walmart has slow Wi-Fi. I sat there and charged my stuff. I broke down and bought an Anchor battery and some Dinty more beef stew. I needed another battery. I'm sick of being stressed out about battery space. You know, I want to record everything, but I can't. But now I can. I bought one of the big ones. It was $40 though. That really hurt. That did. But filming is more important than eating, I think. Because when I get into town, my first priority is power, not food. I mean, I want food, let me tell you, but power's free. So yeah, I broke down and spent $40 whole fucking dollars on a battery, man. Searching for a place to sleep now. Unfortunately, in towns like this, do they have outlets over here? In places like this, touristy places, you know, and generally the cops run people like me off. So hopefully I don't have any issues with them. This would be perfect if there was an outlet out here. Of course there's not. Looks like, you know, where the employees hang out or something, smoke area. I was like, I'll sleep here, man, but no outlets. They got all their dumpsters locked up tight. Sometimes I sleep behind a dumpster. You know, those are pretty safe. Yeah, and as long as it's not all gross or whatnot. You know, I want a clean dumpster. Not in the dumpster, behind the dumpster.
They don't have any like big open wooded areas that I can hide in. There's apartments and townhouses and businesses everywhere. This place is like a little Vegas in the mountains or something, man. Everybody here has electric bikes. I didn't see a single normal bike. All the kids are riding around on electric bikes. Must be nice. Yeah, every spot is kind of taken. I'll find something. When I get sleepy enough, I'll just lay down anywhere, but, you know, whether I get rudely awakened by the cops or not is another story. On the hunt. Day 157. Look whose red light works again. Oh, yeah. Good thing, because I know it triggers some of you. I've seen in the comments, like, oh, the red light hurts my eyes and it makes me scared or something stupid like that. Ah, so glad to have it back. I guess I just needed to dry out. This isn't the first time it stopped working. I spent a pretty horrible night down by the river. That's where shady people like me sleep. There's traffic driving by me all night. It's freezing cold. Nothing uploaded while I was over there, which is dumb because, you know, 200 yards away is like, you know, the civilization and such, and I got one uploaded before I went to sleep. Whatever. So I'm just going to go sit in front of McDonald's because I saw that they had external ports for me to plug into. And I bought a new battery last night. Oh, I received a generous donation, so I was able to buy a new battery so that I can record to my heart's content. But I just got to get power in the thing. I don't know how long it takes to power up, but it didn't come with any power in it. I plugged it in for a while, but it didn't do much while I was sitting at the Walmart. So yeah, back to McDonald's, where I'm going to make a cup of coffee, because I didn't have coffee at all day yesterday, so that's probably why. Partially why I'm in a mood. And waking up cold, just, you know, my mat's popped. It stays inflated for an hour or two, enough for me to go to sleep, but I wake up with rocks and stuff just all up in my back, and I'm cold because I'm literally laying on the ground. Ooh, go to McDonald's, sit in front of there, make a cup of coffee, eat a bagel. That's the plan, try to upload some stuff. Sounds like fun, huh? Being homeless kind of sucks. It's better when you're homeless in the woods, but, you know, gotta come into town every once in a while. I need the power, need a little food. I need to figure out how I'm getting out of here, what route I'm taking. Oh, for being 70-something during the day, it sure is cold here at night. Where's McDonald's at again? I think it was this way. All right, let's go take care of some stuff. I found a crappy place to sleep down by the park behind a sign. I could totally be seen. I knew I could, but I couldn't find anywhere stealthy. It was the best I had. Well, then some jerk pulls up in a really nice car. I don't know what it was because I don't know cars, but I can tell, you know, it's a really expensive car. And he just parks next to me and leaves his engine running the whole time so he can have heat. And I was, that annoyed me. Yeah, I've just been annoyed lately. I've been in a mood, man. So I made sure to go over with my headlamp working now and just lit him up and just stared in there until he woke up and looked around, and then I walked away. If you're going to wake me up, I want to wake you up. And I know it startled him, and he probably got a little adrenaline rush and he can't go back to sleep now. And that's what I was hoping for. Just trying to be a jerk, just passing it on. No, I'm trying to be friendly and happy and pass that energy on, but it's not the energy I have lately. I'm in a mood. What really got me annoyed is Big Agnes is repairing people's tents here. Or they're taking people's tents and sending them out to be repaired. But yet when I called them months ago, they told me, no, we don't repair tents, we don't do any of that stuff. You know, you're just on your own. But you know, and that's what they told Wander as well. Now I want to go in and ask him why, but
I'm in a mood. I don't want to go in and talk to him and just start yelling at him and stuff, because that's what I have the urge to do, and then that'll turn into I'm going to kill every motherfucker in this building, because that's the energy I have right now. And I don't want to have that energy, man. But damn, I hate Big Agnes. Look at these dudes, hardcore. I'm going to get coffee. These dudes are all pumping iron in there. Like, it's 4 a.m. Let's go work out, guys. Oh, Walmart. It's a small Walmart, and their Wi-Fi kind of sucks. But, you know, it was bad. They had what I needed. I haven't checked up for food yet, but everything's going to be overpriced. But, you know, hey, at least I have options. Man, it's cold. My fingers hurt. Can't wait to get to McDonald's so I can sit down outside and make my coffee. So McDonald's started off. They saw me plugging in. I didn't realize they did, and it scared them. So while I'm sitting out there making my coffee, a lady comes out, shines a flashlight on me, and she goes over to each car, the employees' cars, and looks inside with the flashlight, shines the flashlight at me again. I'm like, what the hell is this about? I guess she wanted me to know that she thought I was breaking into cars, right? So I'm expecting the cops to show up. McDonald's finally opens, and I'm like, I'm going to go in and get myself a cup of coffee so I have a legit reason to be sitting there charging my stuff and whatnot. But they actually gave me my coffee. Apologized for treating me like that. The lady's like, I'm sorry, you seemed... Ooh. What? I could use one of those. That's random. Maybe not. I'm going to leave it as is. But she apologized to me for... She's like, I thought you were a criminal. You know, and gave me a coffee. That was really nice. So I sat there, charged my electronics for a while. Now I'm headed down to the laundromat because that's got to be done. It's been a minute and I've been sweating in there. Just stress sweat mostly, which stinks even worse than normal sweat. So there's a free bus here, so I'm going to take my free coffee on my free bus and head down to the laundromat and keep charging my stuff and uploading and all that. Maybe they've got good Wi-Fi there. Let's see how that goes. While I do need a better bedroll, that's probably lighter than mine, I think this belongs to some poor homeless dude here, so I'm just going to stash it there so he can come back and get it. Let's see if I can find one in a hiker box later. So I'm freshly laundered, but I am still filthy. I don't know where to get a shower in this town. I'm headed back down to what I know, the McDonald's, because I still have charging and uploading to do. I'm calling the post office over and over, but they're not answering. Today's not a holiday, that was 2 days ago, so I don't know why they're not answering. They even gave me their after hours number, and I've been calling that to no avail. While I was washing my clothes, I ran into a bunch of kids. I could tell they were doing some adventures, but I couldn't tell by gear. So I ended up chatting up, and they're doing conservation work. They get paid $550 a week plus expenses. And they said Arizona pays even more. That you get $800 and something a week out there. So maybe I'll look into that. Chatting up an old cowboy. Well, actually, he was confused in there, and I was helping him out. And then he breaks out some Rumple Mints, and he's like, "You want one of these?" I was like, "Sure." So I did what we call a teeth shot. I put the bottom of my teeth, and just took it down, chucked it, and he's like, "Whoa, I don't know how you do that. I need to chase it with water." It's nice to impress an old cowboy. I don't know what I'm doing when I leave here. Do I do a long road walk into a couple of towns and shave off a few hundred miles? I still have 600 miles to go, and winter's coming fast, and I'm broke. I mean, I don't have enough money to buy the food necessary to do the entire trail. I don't like having to live like this, man. But, I didn't come out here with much money. That's, I would say, my fault. But here I am. But, I can't do it the way I want to do it for time, cold, and money. Those three things are really, really fucking this whole thing up. So yeah, back down to McDonald's. Let's charge, figure out what I'm going to do, buy the minimum amount of food. And I'm probably road walking out of here to a place called Kremlin, I think it was called. and then something like Sulphur Springs, and then back to the trail. Shave off a good chunk, and then hopefully I can just walk the rest of it from there, but I don't know, man. Shit isn't as easy as I make this look, and I'm pretty sure I don't make it look easy. So I ran into Fire. He's taking me to the library. Since there's a really kick-ass library of 5G, I have not been there yet. So we're gonna go there and try to upload some videos, come up with some sort of game plan, you know, do what we do, I guess. Misery does love company, and he's great company. But I want to see if this dude can be quiet in the library. He makes me seem mellow. Yeah. Big raccoons? Oh, there's a couple of them. Yeah, it's raccoon. So Fire says he knows a really great place to stealth camp, so that's where we're heading. Just might have to fight off some raccoons in the night. Yeah, as hiker trash does, we're sitting under a bridge, eating some hiker food, hanging out with Fire. We got big plans tomorrow, some hot springs, because neither of us have showered in weeks. So they let you shower there before you go to the hot springs. Lucky for us. And then another bus takes us halfway out of town where we can hitch the rest of the way to where we need to go to start a long-ass road walk to shave off a good 200 miles of trail. We don't care about walking. Just the time. Winter's coming in. Neither of us want to deal with it. I got my ass handed to me that night. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. So we're still going to go climb the highest mountain in the state or whatever that is on the way there. Just if depending on weather, because it's kind of in the way. But after that, hopefully that puts us at a pace where we can get out of the state before winter truly hits. Day 158. Woke up cold under a bridge. Yeah. The signal under there was pretty crappy, so I didn't upload much. I did get one mostly uploaded, and then the walk into the McDonald's I completed. I'm trying one more before I go. Just got to clear up some space. In traveling around trying to find good Wi-Fi yesterday, which did not happen. Went to the library, all sorts of shit. I lost my platypus bag that I used to filter. I have a backup that'll work, but damn it, losing gear just annoying. But you jumping on and off the bus, it's a quick process. You know, the bus stops, you get off, and it goes. Man, those guys are on a schedule, and the damn thing popped out. I'm gonna see if I can, figure out where the bus station is and see if they have a lost and found. But I'll get by without it. I definitely need a shower. That's the main reason I'm going to the hot spring. It's not really for the hot spring. I mean, that'll be nice, I hope. I assume it's crappy because they let us in for free, but we'll see how it goes. I do want to put a note in here. You'll hear me bitching about money, it's a stress. It's something I have to deal with. It is part of this hike, but it is not in any way a call to, hey, send me money. Because by the time this shit airs, I'll already be failed or succeeded. I'll already be back in Arizona, I'm assuming. So this isn't like when I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm almost out of money. That's part of my stress. That's part of this, and it's part of what, I want to remember when I look back on it. It is, I don't get to be one of them cool bougie hikers. I sleep under fucking bridges and I eat crappy food, for, hiker food while I'm in town. I did have McDonald's twice while I've been here, but, I don't get to go to the restaurants. I don't get to go to the bars. It's part of how I hike, man. It's not what I want. Yeah, I'd love to have tens of thousands out here. Talking to Shivers the other day, and we're talking about budgets, and he's like, oh man, I still have like half my budget left. And I told him what I started with. He's like, dude, I spend that like every 6 weeks. I'm like, yeah, must be nice, man. Must be nice. But no, I gotta make that stretch for 7 months, man. But it's by no means is it a call for anybody to send me money, because by the point you're seeing this, it'll be mid-October at the earliest. I'm already done in one way or the other. Finding my crawl alt, that will help out. So I'm going to walk from here, take a road walk to Silvertown.
and that'll shave off. I according to, I don't do math, you know, but according to Fire, he's like, dude, that'll shave off like 200 miles, and hopefully that puts us ahead of us, because, like, you know, I'm freezing right now, man. This is town. This is thousands of feet lower than I am up there, and it's freezing, man. My shoes are falling apart, so now I have the decision of I'm going to check out Walmart. Well, actually, I'm going to check out some thrift stores in town real quick before we leave. Maybe I'll luck out and there'll be something in a thrift store, but more than likely I got to buy some shoes from Walmart or some glue to glue these things back together, because it's just a road walk, you know. I can hang out for another, you know, I think the road walk's a little over 100 miles, but will the town I'm going to have shoes? Yeah, I think it has a Walmart. Yeah, okay, so maybe I'll just wear these ones because it's road walking. Even if they fall apart, man, I'll flip-flop it the rest of the way. Yeah, there's that. There's just not enough hiker boxes for me on this trail. The other trails, you know, there's those to supplement me and things, so yeah, it's just not in the cards this year. But I mean, a race, it's time and money. It's Fire's taking this alt because it's cold, you know, and he wants to get the hell out of this state before it freezes over. For me, it's that and running out of money. You know, those are realities. Reality sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, the reality is I'm a damn near 50-year-old man waking up under a bridge trying to upload videos while I sleep. I mean, who the hell lives this kind of lifestyle? It's fun when you're doing it and, you know, you're not stressed out about cold and other things, you know. It's, you know, I don't know, it's kind of fun and adventurous in its own way. But it is neither fun nor adventurous right now. It's just stressful. I just got to get this shit done. I've given up a lot to be here, and I don't even want to be here anymore. So, you know, let's go shave off a couple 100 miles with a 100-mile road walk and see if that doesn't improve my mood. Maybe get ahead of this freezingness, but I doubt it. I mean, it's Colorado. It's cold. I believe today is like September 6th or something, and, you know, I hear that the rest of the world is in, you know, some sort of heat wave, the hottest year on record in the past 125,000 years and stuff like that. I didn't feel any of that, man. All I feel is cold all year long. But I guess if it's super hot somewhere, it's got to be super cold somewhere else. You got to keep a balance, but I'd rather be in the super hot, man. Enough whining. I got uploading to do, and McDonald's is about to open, so maybe I can go inside and warm up. They've been nice enough to let me use their outlets and stuff. You know, yesterday they were a little freaked out by me. Today they waved at me as they came in. Making friends everywhere I go. So the McDonald's, you know, I'm here at like 4 a.m. plugging my stuff in. I'm here before anybody, but they show up, they're doing their things, and as the lady unlocks the door, she looks out and says, "Hey, we're open, come on in and warm up now," which is such a different welcome than I received yesterday. Although yesterday I did get free coffee after that. But, you know, they judged me yesterday, and, you know, like, not harshly or anything. I'm a creepy guy sitting in the dark making coffee. I understand it's kind of scary. I'd be a little leery about me too. But they were really nice afterwards. But today, they're like, "Yeah, hey, we're open. Come on in and warm up." And it's cold, so I appreciate that. Let's go hang out in the McDonald's. Oh, man. Okay, so we get down to the hot spring, and they say since there are no more tickets at the place, because we got to go to one place to get some tickets that allow us to come in here, and they're out of them. But, you know, rumor was we could just come here and tell them we were CDT hikers. And she's like, "Normally that works. But my manager just told us the other day, once we're out of tickets, we're out of tickets." And, you know, they're out of tickets there. But there was a hiker box outside. Well, not a hiker box, but a clear box. And it had a pair of shoes in it. I'm in desperate need of some shoes. They're Hoka's, and they're a little larger than my size, but that's better than smaller than my size. So I'm going to try them on and see how they go. They even have those fancy laces that aren't laces. They're, you know, because I don't know how to tie my own shoes. This is like adult Velcro. We're on the free bus getting out of town. Gets us as far as we can get towards the trail, and then we thumb the rest of the way to get back to where we start. There's just less tourists out there, so, you know, weeds it down. Easier to hitch, we're assuming, from way out there. That's what the comments tell us too, so we'll go with it. Gotta love a free bus system. Fortunately, didn't get a shower, but maybe, you know, in the next town I might do a dirty 30 or near. Oh no, I did my laundry, so it wouldn't count. My clothes are clean, it's just my body is filthy. My first RV hitch. What? So we got dropped off at Meadows Campground. It's a good halfway to back to the trail.
So we'll take it. Now we know, at least everybody is going this way for a long time because it's on the way. There's a fork at it or after it. No, I think it's after it. So yeah, we're good. Hey, we got a second hitch by Norm, who is actually a trail angel in the area. I've seen his name in the comments and his phone number, but he just happened to be driving by and he's like, I've never seen hikers right here. He's like, how'd you get here? We're like, yeah, we hitched this far, man. Those are the rabbit ears. They've fallen down, I guess, a while ago. It huts. I remember hitching from this spot into town like 4 years ago. So this is where our road walk begins, into Kremling. The trail actually goes that way forever, but we're not doing that. I've already established that. My new shoes are way lighter than my other ones, maybe by a third the weight of the other ones. But they're a little large, so we'll see if I get any blisters out of this or anything. This is what you look like when you're rolling a joint on the side of the road on a windy day. Okay, it's about 100 miles of road walking for us. There is a town or so in the way, so we're gonna stop off at locations, pick up snacks and whatnot. I'm carrying out a buttload of these. They were pretty cheap. They're heavy, but they're pre-cooked. But they're only like $1.29 or so each. And that's pretty damn affordable. So as my day progresses, my pack will get much lighter. But I have 6 of them on me. We're gonna try to do 100 miles in, like 3-ish days, maybe some change. We'll see how my food lasts. Trying not to go heavy. Trying to move quick. There's all sorts of talk amongst the town, and it was even in the papers that the first snow is coming early. Everything over 10,000 feet is going to get all snowy and whatnot. I don't know. Fear-mongering, reality, I don't know. But we all know I hate the cold. And after what I went through the other night, I don't want to go through that again. This suits me fine. I just want to get this shit done. So we are seeing other footprints on here. Now, can we say for sure that they're hiker footprints? No. But I don't know who else would be walking this road. This is an official alt. And then after this, there's tons of colored ones that are official cutoffs, so you feel like you're cheating less, I guess. Happy to do it to avoid bad weather, although, I say that looking at how beautiful it is today. What a good day to own a sombrero and go for a road walk. I'm sure by the time I get back to the trail where we're getting back on, the weather will have turned just to fuck with me, but doom and gloom, get it out of your head, man. Uh-oh, we got our first climb coming up. No, not that. That. But yeah, that's the first climb. We both need water, so we're walking down the road that way. Come back down here, we see a bridge. So we assume there's water running under it. It looks like we've seen little peaks, like you can tell there's no water over there. There is a blue line on the map that we're following, this creek, but just because there's a blue line on the map does not mean there's water on the ground. Has been a rather wet season, according to everybody, everywhere we've been. Wettest in history or decades. All sorts of fun stuff like that. I don't know. Seemed pretty wet. Mostly I remember ice. Always ice falling from the sky. This is probably the most temperate day I've had. This is really nice. Other than the road walking part, that does suck. It's not fun by any means. I feel it means to an end. Got a lot ahead of me. 100 or so miles out of way-ish. Found a CDOT location. We're hanging out on the other side, having lunch in the shadow. But I figured I'd walk around and see if there was some water. I don't believe there is, but it never hurts to check. There's a stream running down. We've already filtered some, but it's nice to grab it without the filtering. But no, it does not look like it. Oh, it's fun. The water is definitely not as clear as it was in Montana, huh? I had to climb down this little thing. I just left my pack right there. Everybody's going by too fast. Nobody's going to stop. Fire's on the other side. He thought it'd be better for collecting over there. I was like, I don't like that. I'm going to come over here and check. And boom, I got this little thing. Unfortunately, I'm squeezing like a commoner. I hear him. We just can't see each other because he's in that one. Lots of narrow shoulders and kind of sharp turns while traveling high speeds. We're scared of the other cars. You can tell. Sometimes the shoulder's nice and wide. Other times it's way more narrow than this. This is the path I chose, though. It's the largest herd of buffalo I've seen. There's even bears in hunts. Well, traffic went by and a car cut off another car and one of the big semis honked and it scared everybody. Poor lone cow. She dreams of a better life down here in the meadows with the other cattle. She just can't figure out the barbed wire fence. Oh, I see nothing but longing on that face. Poor you. That's a sad cow. Which one of you doesn't belong? Cars driving by all day don't freak them out, but a couple of hikers and they're like, what the hell are those things? I don't see people walking here very often. I wonder if it's us that's scared. Nah, those buffalo are really far away. But these cows are like, screw that, we don't know what those things are. We're scared. Moo. Moo, it's okay. Well, they're still running. I feel bad. Scaredy cows. There was a sign that said Chimney Rock. I'm looking around for this big rock formation. It's this thing right here. An actual sign for that. As we do, we're sitting on the side of the road making our dinners. I have butter this time. He had more food than he could carry for this haul, so he's going to get rid of some. And I found this in the hiker box. Has vitamins and minerals in it. Hey, I'll take it. I need those. I don't have many of those. It doesn't taste half bad. It said to mix it in there, but I thought it might ruin my whole dinner and then I'd have to eat a crappy dinner, but no. Yeah. Gotta figure out where we're gonna sleep. Not many options.